Hey guys, welcome back to UFit TV. Today is actually our 10th episode. We've been so excited to do this each and every week to bring you this new up-to-date information to help you with your health and fitness goals. My name is Paul Elmore. I'm one of the owners at UFit here in Greenwood, Indiana, and I'm joined today by Matt Hicks here at our Main Street location. Today is going to be really exciting because we've already given you lots of information about lifestyle changes, tracking your food, exercise tips, just general life and fitness tips to join your lifestyle and your fitness together. So I'm really excited about today because today is all about setting goals. Goal setting, I believe, is one of the most important components to your health and fitness. I also think it's something that a lot of people do struggle with. I think it's really hard to set good goals because a lot of goals stem from dreams. And while dreams are awesome, most dreams don't really take, concrete hold because there's no actual planning behind it. So that's what we're going to provide for you today, is the actual planning of how to take your dreams and formulate them into goals and then formulate them into action. So goal setting, like I said, is very important because one, it gives you a long-term vision. I think your long-term vision is so important because that's what's going to help keep you motivated when you literally don't want to do it.
Absolutely.
I think that there's so many things in life that can get in the way, whether it's family issues, whether it's work issues, whether it's, stuff personally that can really deter people from hitting their health and fitness goals. But that long-term vision will provide a passion for you guys that will absolutely help you in those down times.
Yeah, it's like that little reminder to keep pushing forward and stay on track.
Definitely, absolutely. It also provides short-term motivation. That is what gets you out of bed at 5 in the morning. That's what, yes, exactly. That's what gets you to not eat that cookie at 9 p.m. at night. Is that short-term motivation of like, okay, I got my weigh in like 2 days. I can do this. I can do this for 2 more days. And then you see that, 2-3 pound weight loss on the scale and you're like, I can do this for another 7. And so that's the short-term motivation. So goal setting gives you long-term vision and short-term motivation. It also helps you manage your time more effectively. Organization with time is something I personally struggle with. I think that this is huge when it comes to goal setting because for people like myself who struggle with that, if I make a plan to hit my goals by a certain time, literally it's like a checklist. You just follow it every single day. So today I have to go for a run, I have to meet my trainer, and I have to prep my food. So just knock one task at a time, keeps me organized and keeps me being maximal productivity for the time that I have in the day. And lastly, goal setting is important because it helps monitor your progress. As you go through your program, no one wants to go through a program and feel like they're not accomplishing anything.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the most frustrating things about health and fitness for some people. I think that is why a lot of you may have struggled to hit your goals in the past, is that you just feel like you're not accomplishing your goals. Goal setting will help you monitor your progress as long as you're tracking it. A lot of people have trainers, and those trainers will track your progress for you, whether it's body measurements, body fat, or even strength increases or performance increases in the gym. That stuff right there can provide both long-term vision and short-term motivation. Because even if the scale didn't reflect exactly what you wanted one week, maybe your performance increased by 20%, and you can be excited about that. And so it's very important to have a long-term vision, short-term motivation, manage your time, and monitor your progress. I think that is really why goal setting is so important.
I absolutely agree.
So next, guys, we've got a really exciting piece for you that Matt is actually going to present. It is called SMART Goals. This is the meat and potatoes of not only just the why, but mostly the how, and how you can practically implement these things into your health and fitness program. So, without any further introduction, this is Matt Hicks.
Hey guys, what's up? So, like Paul just explained why goal setting is so important. And this next piece is just kind of to help you determine how to set the proper goals that kind of fit what you're looking to accomplish and, kind of really goals that are best for you. So we use the acronym SMART, SMART, and so the S stands for specific. So when you're setting goals, set specific goals. Don't set something so vague. When people set really vague goals, that becomes an issue. For example, a lot of times we talk to whether it be clients when they first start or just strangers. They'll ask questions. Hey, how do I do this? Or okay, well, what are your goals? What do you want to accomplish? And well, I want to lose weight or I want to be healthy. Okay, that's great. That's one step, but that's so vague. I mean, what's your definition of losing weight? What's your definition of being healthy?
Right.
Because your definition probably might be different than my definition. And depending on what that is, you're going to be on two separate paths. So set something very specific that is going to help narrow your vision. It's going to help narrow your path on what exactly you have to do to accomplish that goal. So that's the S. So M is measurable. You want to set goals that you can track, that you can watch your progress as you keep proceeding towards that goal. And the real big reason why you want to track your goal is because you want to make sure the effort and the work that you're putting in is paying off.
Right.
I mean, you don't want to set a goal, bust your butt every day, and basically not can make any forward progress towards accomplishing that goal. So make something that is measurable, that you can track, to make sure you're constantly heading in the right direction. A, achievable or attainable. So this, you just need to look at your goal and make it realistic. I have different feelings about the word realistic, but because usually people say, I want to accomplish this, but realistically I'll settle for this, which I don't really like.
Right.
Because I think you're already cutting yourself short. But when I say realistic in this frame, what I'm meaning is set realistic goals with the according amount of time. So don't say I want to lose 100 pounds in the next 3 weeks, because that is unrealistic. But say I want to lose 100 pounds, but I want to start by losing 20 pounds in the next 3 months.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, set something that you can realistically hit, and that, is a stepping stone to maybe that larger goal at hand. R, relevant. So make sure, when you're setting goals, that it's relevant to really what you're looking to get out of it. So if you're, looking to lose weight, make sure your goals are also, maybe to lower blood pressure, to eat more greens, to drink more water, to get more, protein. Make sure all of your goals that you have set in mind all basically come together or in that same category of what your large goal is. And then T, time bound. Put a time limit on the goal you want to accomplish. This is a good motivator. Procrastination, it happens more often than not with a lot of people, especially in health and fitness. I think maybe, more than any other, area of life, people always say, oh, I'm going to exercise today. Oh, well, this came up, I'm going to exercise tomorrow. So they push it off. So set a time limit on when you want to achieve your goal. This is going to kind of help push you forward, and it's kind of that friendly reminder. Oh, I've got to get done by this time. That means if I want to get there, I have to start now.
Right.
And so keep pushing forward. So that's kind of just a little acronym that can kind of help you use when looking to figure out what your goals are, what they should be, as far in kind of helping you achieve what you want to achieve. So specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, time bound. Easiest thing to do, write it down on a piece of paper, what your goals are. See if they all align in what you're wanting to accomplish. All right, and then there are two other quick things I want to cover with you guys when it comes to goals is, short-term and long-term goals. I think, think about really what you want to accomplish. If you could snap your fingers today and then tomorrow, all your goals are accomplished. Have that be your big long-term goal. Exactly what you want. But then set those short-term goals along the way to help you. It's going to help motivate you. It's going to help keep you on track. Because if you just have that one giant goal that I want to lose 100 pounds, that's hard to tackle.
Yes,
because
definitely.
when you think of a day-to-day process, 100 pounds, it can get overwhelming.
Yeah.
But if you start off with, 5 pounds in the first 2 weeks, now that's manageable. That's something you can set up, you can come up with a plan to attack, and you can accomplish. And every single time you accomplish one of those smaller goals, on track to get towards the big one, it's going to give you confidence. It's going to give you motivation. It's going to keep you pushing forward.
It's a great idea.
And so, long term and short term, set them together. Make sure your short term aligns with your long term, and approach it that way. And then, so the last thing, real quick, that I wanted to talk about is how do you put your goals into action? Or what's the best thing you can do to kind of help accomplish your goals? And easiest is just plan. Come up with a plan.
Yep.
There are so many benefits to planning, whether it's with your health and fitness, whether it's your professional career, whatever you want to do.
Yep.
Having a plan is vital. It's going to increase efficiency with what you do. It's going to reduce mistakes or oversight. Life is full of the unexpected. And so if you have a plan on what you're going to do during certain situations or when you're going to do it, it's going to help, reduce, those unexpected variables kind of getting you off track. And then also it's just going to kind of help keep you organized. Like you mentioned earlier, organization is huge. And so sit down, look at your goals, come up with a plan on exactly what you're going to do. So I'll just give you a quick, brief example.
Okay.
So we have clients come in time and say, I want to lose weight. And it's like, okay. So we figure out, one, how much weight exactly do they want to lose? So I want to lose, I'll just keep with 100 pounds. Well, that's kind of a nice round number.
Okay.
We find out where they're at now. And so the plan is, so short-term goals, we want to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week, right? Okay. So how are we going to do that? Well, right now, you're drinking 48 ounces of water. We're going to increase 48 to, let's say, 64 ounces of water in the first week.
Okay.
You're eating out once a day you're eating out once a day for the entire week.
Right.
So we're going to cut that down to you're only going to eat out twice this next week.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not exercising at all right now. You're going to exercise 3 days this week.
Wow.
So that's a short-term goal, right?
Yeah. That's
so.
great.
You line that out for the first week, and then basically you do that for this week. You do it for a little larger goal for the month. So maybe 1 to 2 pounds this week. Our monthly goal is 5 pounds, and by the end of the month, we want to be eating out 0 times a week. We want to be exercising 4 times a week. We want to get to 100 ounces of water, and then basically you just line things out and then put markers. So week 1 or month 1. 5 pounds, month 2, 10 pounds, month 3, and so you set a timeline that you can follow and exactly how you get there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But and just put it into action, and so I hope that helps you guys. And I encourage all of you to sit down and come up with some of your own goals. And talk to somebody about it. Call us. Here at UFit if you're not a client. If you are a client, grab your trainer and. Let's talk about your goals and how we can help get you there.
That's awesome stuff, Matt. Thank you very much.
Very welcome, sir.
And thank you guys for tuning in to our 10th episode of UFit TV. Just as a reminder, tune in each and every week for more up-to-date fitness information to help you hit your health and fitness goals. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next week.
See ya.